Hello and welcome to Rainbow Tarot UK. I hope everyone is doing fantastic, and in today's reading we're going to be doing, is this attraction mutual? Do they feel the same way? Do they like you back? Are there mutual feelings? So we've got 3 piles to choose from as usual. We've got pile number 1, which is this beautiful card with the lapis lazuli hearts here. That's pile number 1. We've got pile number 2, equally beautiful card with our 2 little red double heart there. And then we've got pile number 3, again another gorgeous card with our green heart. So take a moment, use your intuition, go for the pile that's calling to you. That's going to have the messages. There might be more than one pile. Remember, it's a general reading. Take what resonates. You never have to take what doesn't feel right. And I'll see you in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, and welcome back to your reading. I hope everyone is doing well. Just want to say a big thank you if you have recently subscribed, or if you're a subscriber. If you're a new viewer, then fantastic. It's lovely to have you with us. And just also a big thank you for your comments, your beautiful comments, your sharing, your subscribing, your liking. I appreciate them all. Thank you so much. So in today's reading we're looking at, aren't we, is this a mutual attraction between you both? Are there mutual feelings between you both? Do they like back, that kind of thing? So I've already pre-shuffled just a few oracle cards, and then we'll jump straight into the tarot. So you chose the lapis lazuli hearts, the beautiful lapis lazuli heart to come into the connection, plus this card here. Oh wow, I'm just looking at the back of it and what it says, pile number 1. But anyway, you've chosen this gorgeous pink heart here, and it actually says on the back, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So in a sort of a reading that says, are these feelings mutual, then I think this is this is a big sign that they are, and that it's, it could be, this pile could be leaning more towards maybe either a crush situation or somebody that's maybe checking you out, in secret. So maybe it's an ex situation and you're just asking whether they, maybe you've still got feelings for them and you want to know whether they still have feelings for you, whether they're still attracted to you. But somebody there is definitely looking at you, definitely checking you out, and they are maybe not obviously letting on to that. So you might not necessarily see that straight away because it does say secret admirer. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. So we pick one of these colour cards. Oh my God, pile number 1, you're not actually, I can't believe this. You're not going to believe this. This is, oh my God, it says love. Wow, I mean, this isn't just a, goodness me, this isn't just a, this isn't just an attraction or a spark. This is, ooh, this is beautiful, isn't it? And again, there's a lot of hearts in your readings. We've got heart in the centre here, heart here, both pink. So heart-centered love, which would indicate love. It's a love connection. It's a love, there are deep feelings of love here. Wow, so, it's definitely looking mutual from this. This is my Aura Soma deck, and again, we have quite a lot of pink here. So a lot of pink. This is a pale pink and purple. It's actually something called violet over pink. And it is actually relates to the tarot as well. It's the Ace of Wands, which is, I definitely feel with the Ace of Wands, Wands is spark, is attraction, is chemistry, aces are new beginnings, beginning something, starting up something, feeling a strong urge to lay the seed or the foundation for something that is seen as exciting, fun, attractive, just very, a lot of chemistry. So I definitely feel this person has a lot of physical and attraction to you, certainly with the Ace of Wands here, but there's also this heart centre as well, because this is this beautiful heart pink as well. So my goodness, wow, we're off to a fantastic start here. The last one we've got here, it says a time to give rather than take. So this says to me that this person, there is definitely a mutual attraction here, mutual feelings, and they want to give I feel like they want to give a lot to you. They want to give their love to you. They want to give their, almost like their all to you. It seems, it's new moon in Virgo. I mean, again, new moons are, you know, the beginnings of something, wiping the slate clean, starting over. So I feel like with the Ace of Wands as well, they want to start something up with you. They want to have this brand new beginning with you, and there is this definitely a mutual, there are definitely mutual feelings here. I'm just getting with the Virgo though, they might be quite careful. That's my because Virgo as a sign is usually quite sort of careful. It's one of its characteristics, quite careful, and maybe quite private as well. You know, because Virgo energy does also relate to the Hermit card in the tarot. So this person, and that might go with the secret admirer, they might be quite private in their feelings, or you might not be feeling it. They might not be showing it as much, but they're definitely kind of feeling it. Or you might actually be with this, this also might be, you know, as well. I mean, it might be a crush situation, yeah, because I'm feeling quite a lot of new energy in this. But it might be, you know, for some of you, you know, an ex here that's kind of you're in separation from, because with the Virgo and the connection to the Hermit, you know, also a time to give rather than take. So maybe it's about somebody that if you're in separation from, or you still like, it's an ex, and you're wondering whether the attraction is still there. This time round, they want to give you a lot more, something like that, or they want to show you a lot more. Because actually, what did I see on the back of this one? Because actually, this one at the back, because this is about this is from the Aura-Soma inspiration deck. And Aura-Soma is a whole other colour system in itself, and it's something that I'm interested in. And it usually has kind of coloured bottles, and you can have a whole reading around just choosing sort of coloured bottles. But I've got these cards which relate to the tarot deck, and this bottle, which is bottle 36, is called, because all the bottles have a name as well as a number, and this bottle is called Charity. And it just makes me think, with this A Time to Give, that they want to give this time round, or they want to give in this relationship. They want to, I think this person is very giving, and they definitely want to give their love to you, and they are definitely attracted to you. There is a lot of passion in this, and there is a lot of chemistry with the Ace of Wands, but there's a lot of feeling, there's a lot of deep feeling in this as well. Now, bottle 36 cancels down to 9, doesn't it? And 9s again are ending of cycles, but completions and new beginnings. So it feels to me like this person definitely wants, again, this kind of new beginning, this new start with you, and it's 100%, it feels very much from these cards, a mutual thing here. There are mutual feelings of attraction, desire, and love here. But anyway, let's get cracking. So, is it mutual? Is the attraction mutual between partner number 1 and the person? Are there mutual feelings between partner number 1 and their person? Oh, now can you believe it? The Lovers card. Wow. And then we've also got this one. I feel like this one wants to come out. And this is the 7 of Wands. And I'm feeling that this one wants to come out. Oh, and that is the 5 of Cups. Okay. So, is there mutual feelings? And is there a mutual attraction between partner number 1 and their person? This one. Ace of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have, yeah, the 8 of Wands. So, again, just for some of you, you might actually be inquiring about somebody, you know, that you possibly, for some of you, that you might not be with, or there might be some hurt or some heartache with this person. And you're wondering whether there's still a mutual attraction, still mutual feelings here, because we've got the 5 of Cups here, and the 5 of Cups can talk about, you know, sort of somebody focusing on loss, on what has happened, rather than focusing on the good of the situation. So with the whole new beginning thing, if that is the case, I do feel that this person wants to move on from any issues or problems, if there have been issues or problems in this, and begin again and start again, because they've got this love for you, they've got this strong attraction for you. And we also have the Lovers card here. I mean, The Lovers card in a love reading is very significant, and it just makes me feel that they see you as a very significant person to you. They feel an intense attraction to you. They feel an intense chemistry with you. They feel like you are that person for them with the Lovers card here. But there may have been some issues, or it's a crush situation. So I definitely think if it's a crush situation, they've definitely moved it on from a crush in their mind and in their heart. They are. I do feel like this person is in love with you, actually. I feel like there's a strong sense of love here. But if it is a crush situation, maybe there are some obstacles or there are some hurdles at the moment, or they're feeling like there's some obstacles and there's some hurdles with the Seven of Wands here, some challenges, but not challenges that can't be overcome, because this person is clearly above all of these wands here. They're taking a strong stance, and they feel like they can get over those challenges or those hurdles. So for some of you, you might be in separation, and there might be some hurt, some loss, somebody almost focusing maybe too much on the hurt and the loss, and maybe somebody in the connection, possibly your person, wants you in this situation to think about all the potential with this Two of Cups here that's just behind them that they're not taking any notice of. They want you to think about the potential that is still in this connection. The overriding energy is the Eight of Wands, so I feel like this person is laser sharp and focused towards you, coming towards you. I mean, Wands is again all about passion, all about energy, all about focus, all about drive, and I feel they almost have you on their mind. 100%, they're completely focused on this connection and making it happen again here with the Ace of Pentacles. So we've got two aces, we've got the Ace of Wands and we've got the Ace of Pentacles, but the Ace of Pentacles is a tangible new beginning. So they want that tangible new beginning with you, that concrete new beginning with you, that concrete new start. I mean, there are lots of cards here around new beginnings, new starts, and in that sense, it makes me think that possibly for some of you, you are asking about somebody that you are in separation from, or you maybe have, it's an ex or something like that, that you still have a feelings for, you still feel very strongly attracted to you. And I just want to say from these cards that they definitely feel that back, and they want to come towards you. They want something again with you. They see you as this kind of soulmate twin flame energy, which is what the Lovers card is. And definitely with the love here, with this pink heart, definitely for you, you are a significant relationship for them. Okay, so let's see, in terms of astrological signs, now obviously with the Lovers, that's Gemini. With the Seven of Wands, well, that is Leo energy. Five of Cups, that is Scorpio. Ace of Pentacles could be any one of the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. And obviously with the Eight of Wands here, that is Sagittarius energy. So let's see what else we've got. What else have we got here? So, is it mutual between pile number one and their person? Is it a mutual attraction? Are there mutual feelings between pile number one and their person? So what have we got here? So we've got the King of Wands, and we've got the Page of Wands. Oh, a lot of fire, a lot of heat, a lot of intensity, a lot of chemistry in this situation. Maybe a message on the way for some of you. Is there... Okay, what are those? We've got the Knight of Cups and we've got the Page of Swords. A lot of court cards in this, here, in this situation. Okay, so we've got the King of Wands, we've got the Page of Wands, we've got the Knight of Cups, and we've got the Page of Cups. Now, is it the Page of Cups? No, sorry, the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords would definitely go with this one, which is all about a secret admirer. Yeah, secret admirer. Because the Page of Swords is somebody who is checking you out. Is checking you out secretly, gathering information. It's a very curious card. So I feel like this person is really... if you're available on social media, or they can see you on social media, they are looking at you on social media, or they're trying to find, if you're part of the same friendship groups or something like that, they're trying to find out information. They're trying to get information on what is happening for you. It may be that for some of you in separation, maybe they feel that you're with somebody else, or maybe with the Lovers card here, because the Lovers card can talk about choices. Maybe they're feeling... maybe there were choices in the situation before, and maybe that led to some separation or some heartache or something like that. Maybe they're feeling that you're with somebody else now and you have choices, and because we've got underneath the Lovers card, we've got this King of Wands, and maybe they're thinking that you are, you've got lots of choices, or you've got all this, this admiration from others. This, that you are attractive to a lot of other people, because we've got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Cups here. So maybe they're feeling that. But my sense is that with the King of Wands and the Pages, also 2 pages, well, pages do talk about new beginnings, but they talk about messages as well. So I feel like this person really does want to send you some kind of indication or some sort of message to let you know how they're feeling. I feel like that is kind of something that's definitely on the cards here. And with the Knight of Cups, well, the Knight of Cups underneath the 5 of Cups, so it goes with what I was saying before. If it's a crush situation maybe, and it seems a little bit hopeless, or it seems like you can't really focus on the positive possibilities of this situation because of whatever the situation is, whether it's a work situation or whether it's just a situation where it seems almost impossible. I just feel the Knight of Cups, they definitely want to come forward with this cup of love. Because the Knight of Cups is about offering something in a very romantic way. It goes with the Love card, goes with this Heart card. There's a lot of romantic feelings towards you, and I feel they want to back that up with gestures, and that goes with a time to give rather than take. The Charity card is about giving to you, it's about showing you, it's about demonstrating how they feel for you, definitely, but they've got all this passion and desire as well. And I just feel like for them, with all these cards here, it makes me feel that this person is, I don't know, I'm just thinking this person's almost timeless in the sense that they've got a lot of vigour and energy of youth with the Page of Wands here and the Knight of Cups, but they've also got maturity and wisdom. That's what I mean by, I don't know if timeless is the right word, but they seem to have, so maybe they're quite young in age, possibly, but they've got a lot of wisdom to them. They've got a lot of knowledge to them. They might be actually extremely good at what they do. I see them as being very go-getters. They're very go-getters in their work, maybe not so much in their romantic life in terms of how they've come forward to you so far, but in terms of their work, they might be really confident, somebody who really knows what they want, really driven in their kind of work situation. But they're definitely feeling 100% like they want to have this new beginning with you, that they want to start again with you. The feelings are 100% mutual here. It's not just you thinking, oh, am I, is this all in my head? Am I imagining this? No, there might have been, if it's a situation either where you were with them and you separated, or maybe you are with them now. Maybe this is about you being in a couple and you're just wondering, do they still like me? Do they still fancy me? Do they still care for me? 100% they do, and they want to show you that. And maybe, if you are in a couple, you've been thinking, well, I haven't really been behaved, they've been neglecting me a little bit, or they've been ignoring me a little bit, they haven't really been showing me much. I'm not sure. Then 100% they want to move away from that. They want to, they want to come forward and they want to show you and demonstrate to you here with the Knight of Cups. They want to, they want to kind of lavish you, I think, with attention, and they see you as somebody who is worth, definitely with the Lovers card, who is worth holding on to, worth keeping, worth coming back to, worth starting something new with, for sure. But anyway, let's see if we've got any message cards here. What do we have here for pile number 1? Is there any messages for pile number 1 and their person right now? Any messages? What do we have? It says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So if this is, I think what this is saying is that they see you as somebody who, who's very, is looking after themselves, who is maybe not needy, somebody who is independent, who, knows what they want. And because you are like that, it just makes you, because you're loving yourself, you're putting yourself first, it makes you really attractive to them. They are really attracted by that energy. It sort of pulls them in. Okay, what else have we got? Any other messages here? Express your love. Now there you go. What did I say with the Knight of Cups? I feel like this person is wanting to express their love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yeah, it goes with all the other cards. They definitely do want to express their love to you 100%. Now let's have one more message, and I think I'll probably leave it there for pile number 1 and their person. Can we have one more message for pile number 1 and their person? There you go. I wish I had treated you better. So that goes with if there's some of you in this pile where you've been in a situation with them and they didn't treat you right, or they're not treating you right at the moment, or there's, you know, they're not, with this 5 of Cups here, they didn't realise the 2 of Cups that was behind them. They didn't realise the 2 of you, really, with the Lovers card here. They didn't realise the magic of the 2 of you, and they wish now, there's a lot of regret. They wish they'd treated you better, and they want to show you with this Charity card, with this time to give rather than take. Maybe they were takers, maybe they were selfish, and now they want to give to you. They want to show you. So there you go, pile number 1. What a fantastic reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, please do click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be alerted to when I next do a reading. And I'll see you in the next reading. Have a great day. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So today we're looking, aren't we, at, is this a mutual attraction? Are there mutual feelings? Do they like you back? So you chose to come into the reading in this, with this lovely double heart here. I'm just going to put that there so that we can see. I'm just going to put that little stone on top of my deck there. You also came in on this card here. Oh my goodness, I'm just there's a little message on the back here, and I'm just reading what it says. It's actually a lovely message. And it is a beautiful image, actually, isn't it? It is a beautiful image. But on the back, it actually says, "My beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing." Wow. So I think this person, obviously, with that, you know, it feels like there's a lot of deep. It's more than, it feels like it's from just in this card. I mean, I won't, you know, I'll look at the other cards, but it feels like it's more than just an attraction. There is a deep feeling between you both, and you might actually physically be apart or not together. So maybe geographically you're not together, but you might actually be, for this part, some of you, you might be asking about somebody that you have actually separated from. So maybe an ex that you still like, or you're still attracted to you, and you're wondering if they're still attracted to you back. But anyway, that's just for some of you. It might not be the case. But anyway, I've pre-shuffled some of the oracle cards here, just to remind you it's a general reading, so take what resonates. It's timeless, so you know it's good for whenever you find it. I just want to take as well a moment to say thank you if you have subscribed to my channel, if you know, have liked, shared, commented. It just is fantastic. Thank you so much for that. I just really want to offer my thanks and appreciation for that. But anyway, let's get straight to it. So we've got this card. Okay, so that says magic. Magic. So maybe, I mean, magic, I mean, it's like the magic of life, isn't it? So maybe this connection feels magical to this person, or it feels like, because magic is like making something out of, you know, like it's creating something from nothing in a way, isn't it? It's like, you know, or, you know, making something happen that you didn't think would happen, like a magic trick. So maybe this person feels like this, either this attraction or this connection is magical, or maybe for some of you, like it's come out of nowhere, it's come from nothing. It's like come as a real surprise, maybe in some way. Maybe there's something like that going on for them and for you. This is, oh, so this is the Queen of Wands. So this is my Aura-Soma inspiration deck. I use Aura-Soma as a colour, form of colour. It's like a colour therapy, colour healing system, all of its own. And there's lots of different elements to it, but this is their inspiration deck that also corresponds to the tarot. And it normally comes, Aura-Soma comes in coloured bottles, but like I say, these are the cards. But this relates to the Queen of Wands. And it actually, all the bottles in Aura-Soma have a number, and they have a message or a name. And this one is actually called, it's all about a new message and new possibilities. So my sense is that this person sees this connection as magical, as a chance for a new possibilities. They may even want to connect with you. There may even be a message on the way, something like that coming for you. The Queen of Wands, that's, you know, somebody who is very, I mean, the Queen of Wands is just, you know, incredibly attractive, incredibly charismatic, incredibly, you know, physically very attractive. She's a real, you know, the energy is really sort of vibrant and confident. So maybe this person is confident in the connection, or they feel confident in the connection, they feel confident, they think you're confident, they see you as being very attractive, very charismatic, magical somehow. But anyway, gosh, it's looking very good. What's this one? Again, this says, that's gosh, communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So maybe for some of you, maybe for some of you, you are not in like geographically close to this person, or you're maybe not in, for some of you, maybe even not able to communicate how you feel because of the situation, or you're not able to connect with each other, or maybe it's, you know, because it's a crush situation, or you're in separation or something like that, but there's a desire for communication. I feel like from your person there is a desire for communication, there's a desire to reach out, there's a desire to send a message, and maybe it's kind of like has a bit of an out of the blue, for some of you, kind of like an out of the blue feeling to it. So maybe something's coming along and you're not expecting it, a message or communication in some way. But anyway, let's have, so I think from this there's definitely a feeling, definitely a mutual feeling from these ones, I would say, with the My Beloved, the Queen of Wands, and communication. So maybe there needs to be more communication, or communication is key. It says here, new moon in Gemini. Now Gemini, just, you know, in the tarot deck, now I don't know why I'm thinking this, but it's just come off the top of my head. Gemini in the tarot deck is the Lovers card. Now the Lovers card, it just makes me feel here, because you've got a lot of twos here. So you've got an image of two people here. You've got the image of two people here, and also the Lovers is two. Two usually shows two, you know, two people, doesn't it? And I'm just feeling like, with it being Gemini, I just feel like the Lovers in the tarot, it's a sort of soulmate, often an image that is a sort of like a soulmate twin flame type connection, and this kind of has that, it kind of has that feel to it, really. They feel the connection deeply, so it's more, it just feels like it is a little bit more than just, or goes beyond an attraction, really. But anyway, let's see what we've got here. And funnily enough as well, I've just noticed this, yours is the only pile that has the double heart. This double heart here. So yeah, okay, that's interesting. So right, let's see. So is there mutual attraction? Is there mutual attraction feelings between pile number 2 and their person? 3 of Pentacles. So there might be it might be like a work connection here. But again, that does talk about collaboration and working together. So again, it would go with the whole communicating, wanting to communicate, wanting to work with you or be with you. Is there a mutual attraction and feelings between pile number 1 and their person? 7 of Swords. What's this one? 10 of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. So something might have happened in this connection. And the 8 of Wands. Now, the 8 of Wands came out in pile number 1 in exactly this same position. So if you are drawn to pile number 1, you might want to check pile number 1 out. Now with this particular pile, in whether there is still, is the feeling mutual, is the attraction mutual, I think from all of these cards I would definitely say that it is, and they see it as a deep, deep connection. But something's happened here. Makes me feel this is a pile where some issue might have come up here, or it may feel like, and again that might be the whole thing about why you've got the Magic card, where it might seem like the situation has not got a lot of hope here, because you've got the 10 of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords is about the ending of a situation, something that appears to be kind of dead in the water really, and maybe it was because something happened that wasn't, something happened that wasn't quite right. So maybe you're inquiring about an ex or something like that, or a situation that you were in before, it came to an end, but you're still in attraction there, you're still attracted to them, you still have feelings for them, and from this I would say that they still have feelings for you. And it maybe it ended quite quickly, or quite rashly, or quite badly, or maybe there was a bit of a row, or something happened. Maybe you're in a situation now and you've had a bit of a breakup or something like that, and you're wondering whether they still care about you, whether they're still attracted to you. And that is why we have this whole communication here. Communication is the key. You're separate, but they still see you as their beloved. They want to collaborate. They want to work with you. They want to talk about it. They want to get things back on track. They may even want, feel that in this instance there needs to be some outside assistance or some outside help to get that up and running, to get that going. But with the Ten of Swords, which is again, tens are all about endings, final endings and completions. But for me, the Ten of Swords, there's always hope with the Ten of Swords, because we always have this horizon here, this beautiful yellow horizon, where the situation can rise up again. And my sense is that that there is a mutuality to this connection, and that but there needs to be communication. There needs to be clear, honest communication. There needs to be some magic in the situation, and also I believe maybe we have the magic card here because it's wanting you to believe in magic. Anything is possible. That whole idea that anything is possible in this situation, and I feel that your person is thinking, well, I want this to come about again, because, or maybe you do too as well, because obviously we've got the Eight of Wands and you're having this reading, aren't you? Is this feeling mutual? And I would say that it is mutual, because the Eight of Wands is about going towards something with clear purpose, being focused completely on your goal. And that might be why we have the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands is a go-getter. She's a go-getter. She doesn't let anything get in her way of what she wants. I'm saying she, but it's an energy. It's an energy of complete confidence and determination to just get whatever it wants. But there needs to be some communication, and with this card also being new possibilities and a new message, I feel like a message might be on the way, or you might need to message. So somebody needs in this situation to get the ball rolling, really, in terms of this connection, really. But there is 100% a mutual feeling here, but it has gone through some issues. So with the Seven of Swords here, if you've had a breakup and there's something that's happened which hasn't been quite right, then obviously you need to use your discernment there. But I would say from your person's point of view, another way of reading the Knight of Swords is that they want to do bold, swift action to take this forward, because these are both cards of speed. The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands next to each other is about speedy action. So I suspect something, if you're in separation from this person, or you're you're not with them anymore, or something's in the way, something's got in the way of the connection or whatever, I think they, out of nowhere, it feels like out of nowhere, something is going to happen, some communication is going to happen here. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. So is it mutual between pile number 2 and their person? Because there's this twos everywhere. Like twos is about, partnership, it's about friendship, it's about harmony, balance, relationships, pairs, and they think they see you as their other person, really. So it's pile number 2. Is the attraction mutual? The feeling's mutual between pile number 2 and their person. Oh, we've got 3 there. Let's see what they are first. So we've got, So we've got, again, oh my goodness, so again we have the Queen of Wands. Again, we have the Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. We have the Tower right under the Seven of Swords. So definitely something's happened here. And this one has fallen out as well, this one. And the Seven of Pentacles. And then underneath the deck is the Queen of Swords here. Okay, so I mean, just for some of you in this situation, just for some of you, it might be that there is a three-way situation here with the two queens here, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords here. But the Queen of Wands, I feel the Queen of Wands is definitely you, because we've got the Queen of Wands here and we've got the Queen of Wands. And I feel that they want to, with this Queen of Wands, they want to work with you. They want to work this out. They want to collaborate, because the Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration, but it can be a three-way situation. But they want to work with you and, you know, bring this message to you, communicate with you, have new possibilities with you again. And they definitely have this mutual feeling and these mutual attractions towards you from something. And what was I saying about this little glimmer of hope in the Ten of Swords here? There's always hope for a situation. There's the Ten of Swords to rise up, and that is why we have the Ace underneath it. So from this dead, what appears to be maybe a completely dead situation or a completely impossible situation, something that you would never think of that would come about, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is a tangible new beginning, a new start. So they definitely want that. They definitely want out of something that seems dead, where you need magic to reignite it, is this Ace of Pentacles, and they want that. They want this new beginning. Something happened here. We have the Seven of Swords and the Tower. Something major happened in this pile, or something caused it, the security of it, the safety of it, the connection to come to a halt, to lose its stability, to lose its groundedness, to lose its... And it might have been somebody behaved in a way that wasn't right, because that's often the case with the Seven of Swords. Maybe somebody was just scattered in their thinking, scattered in the way they were doing things, weren't taking care in how they were behaving. And so this has caused a sort of tower situation, a tower moment, and that's why there is this possible period of separation or period of stalling or waiting, weighing things up. Maybe there's been a row, maybe there's been something happened and things are now in stagnation, things are now, you are separate from one another, you are not together, and there's a lot of weighing up, and there's a lot of, but this Seven of Pentacles is a little step back, but not in a permanent way. So my sense is your person feels that this is not in any, that they don't want it to be the end of the situation. They've never felt it was the end of the situation. They've always felt it was a temporary pause for you both to reassess, to reevaluate. I mean, you might think something different if it's the Seven of Swords and the Tower. You might be thinking, you might have thought, no, this is a major issue here. This is a major problem for them, and they do see it as a major problem, but they've never seen it as an ultimate break away from you if you're in separation from this person. And I think for a lot of you, you might be. They've always seen it as a time to reflect, reassess, pause, with a view to seeing how you can build it up again with the Ace of Pentacles, how you can move on from it, how you can make it better. The overriding energy is the Queen of Swords, which is truth. Truth. They want to bring truth into the situation. They want it to be true. They want things to be clear. They want everything to be out in the open. They want, again, this new beginning with you. This, this true new beginning with you. But they may see you as a little bit cut off as well. They may see you as emotionally guarded. Maybe with the Queen of Wands here, they just see that you've moved on, that you are getting on with your life, that you are super confident, you're super out there, everybody wants a piece of you, you are, you are incredibly attractive, you've got it going on for you, you've got it together, but you're closed off from them now, heart-wise. They might feel that you're closed off from them, but they always see you, and I keep going back to this card, this my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. They see you in this kind of like soulmate way, definitely. Even though we don't have it, I just feel with all the twos, it just makes me feel, and with the Gemini and the connection to the Lovers card, it just makes me feel they see you in that way, that you might be somebody that is cut off from them, but it's definitely mutual from their point of view. They definitely have this kind of mutual feeling for you. But anyway, let's see what message cards we've got for you. What message cards for pile number 2 here? I replay our conversations over and over. Yeah, so I do feel there's a lot of regret. If this is a pile where, you know, you're wondering about whether there's still mutual feelings and you've split up, or there's an ex or something like that, there's a lot of them thinking, which would go with the Swords, because Swords is all about thought. There's a lot of them thinking and going over what went on before, maybe what happened in this Tower situation and all that kind of stuff that occurred between you. And it says it's time for me to heal now. So they do want to heal. If they've been this 7 of Swords person that maybe isn't always looking out for others, tends to be looking out for themselves. So maybe they did things or were behaving in a certain way that wasn't, you know, that just wasn't good. And they recognise that, and they want to heal. They want to heal now. They want to be better. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So that's a sort of confirmation that I do think it will unfold naturally. It will, you know, there is definitely, I do feel like there's a message, and I don't know why, but I wanted to look at the bottom, and that says true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. I never know, in these cards, I never normally look at the bottom of the deck, but I did just now because somebody told me to do it, and this is what we have here. We have this one. And it says true love, and it goes with this whole feeling that I've been saying, this kind of divine connection, this they're feeling like this is the one, you are that person for them. You might be in separation from them. Some horrible things might have happened. There might be in some really difficult situations here. You might have actually just moved on. You might even be just having this reading out of curiosity, you know. But for them, it is a true love situation, and they do see it as the romance of a lifetime. They do see you as the person that was for them. You know, for life really. But anyway, in terms of astrological signs, we have the 3 of Pentacles here, and that is Capricorn energy, with the 10 of Swords, that is Gemini again. 7 of Swords is Aquarius. Knight of Swords could be any one of the Gemini, Aquarius or Libran energies. Queen of Wands, now we had Queen of Wands twice. Those are all the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the Tower card, and then we've got the 7 of Pentacles, which again is Taurus energy. Queen of Swords, again, any of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. But anyway, those are just some of the astrological signs, but that's when you're reading pile number 2. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next reading. Have a great day. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome back to your reading. So today we are looking, aren't we, at, you know, is this attraction? Is this, is there a mutual attraction between you? Are there mutual feelings between you? You know, do they like you back? That kind of thing. And you chose a beautiful green heart that we have here, plus I've also pre-shuffled some oracle cards here and this little card here. But before I begin, I just want to say a massive thanks to everyone, as usual, for subscribing, for liking, for sharing, all the beautiful comments that you give to me. Really appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. But anyway, let's just get straight to your reading. So we have this card here that brings you into the reading. This beautiful, there's a lot of red in this card. It's a very, a lot of red, a lot of hearts. These two really look like they are connected with each other. So I feel like there's a lot of love, there is a lot of attraction, a lot of passion in this connection. So it does, from this card, feel like there's some mutuality there. But anyway, it says on the back, there's a message on the back, and it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay, so let's put that there. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, card of abundance. So that makes me feel there's, you know, abundance is all about a lot of everything, isn't it, really? An abundance of all things. So it feels again like there is an abundance of, you know, attraction and connection with this kind of pile. This is my Aura-Soma inspiration deck. I use it sometimes. It correlates with the tarot card. Now this is actually the Justice card. Okay. Funnily enough, I'm being drawn to a little phrase, and it says, "Too much thinking disturbs inner peace." Okay, so let's see how that plays out. And it says, "In this moment, here and now, I'm open for the possibility of change." So maybe, for some of you, you know, there's change coming along in this connection. Or there's people that sometimes open for the possibility of change, the possibility of abundance, possibility of togetherness. If some of you are inquiring about, I suppose it could be either a crush or a separation situation where you're wondering whether there's still an attraction, whether there is an attraction. It feels like there's some change coming. You know, there's some change coming, there's some abundance of something coming. Something is coming. Wow. So this says, expect powerful change. New moon and eclipse. Now, this is, it's probably, you know, a new moon really, sort of astrologically speaking, is probably one of the most exciting things to happen, because it brings about complete change of pace. Now, what was I just saying there about change? What does it say on the back of here? Yeah, in this moment, here and now, I'm open for the possibility of change. So it feels like there's going to be something big happening here, something big happening in this connection somehow around, you know, this kind of mutual attraction, or these mutual feelings. So maybe. And it goes from a little bit with what I was saying, maybe for pile number 2, you know, something maybe it feels for some of you like something out of nowhere comes about. There's like this powerful change, and suddenly that, you know, you've just got this, you know, suddenly it's all going to come about. It's all going to kind of emerge in some way. It's basically, if you get this card, it's usually like a positive affirmation that, you know, there's going to be a positive turnaround in a situation. So maybe you're in a situation where you're wondering about somebody that you split up from, or an ex situation, or it seems like an impossible situation. It feels to me like you're on the verge, on the cusp of a positive change, you know, something new coming about. I mean, new moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, new starts. And yeah, and funnily enough as well, now this card is, although it's the Justice card, so maybe something is about, you know, me needing to be made right in some way, but also this is about, this particular card is also relates to the bottle number 8 in Aura-Soma. Well, 8 is all about, you know, progress, building something up, stability. So maybe it's a change in wanting more stability or wanting more security in the connections, and this change is going to bring that in. But I would definitely say from this, you know, it definitely feels to me like it has a very strong, you know, there are mutual feelings here, because this is all about new beginnings, new cycles, abundance, yeah, you know, justice, making things right. Justice is also a card that we have in the tarot where, you know, it's a good outcome. It's normally a good outcome when you get the Justice card. Like, this is a expect powerful change. It's, you know, that whole new moon eclipse where you can expect positive turnarounds, expect a positive outcome. So in terms of, you know, our question of, you know, is this mutual, I'd say yeah, it is from these cards, definitely. But anyway, let's have a look here and see. It's mutual. Is it a mutual attraction? Are there mutual feelings for pile number 3 in their person? Is it a mutual attraction? What do we have here? Ace of Wands. Okay, that one wants to come out. Oh, 10 of Cups. What have we got here? I feel like that one wants to come out. 2 of Pentacles. And I feel like that one wants to come out. And 4 of Pentacles. And the overriding energy is the Knight of Cups. Like, definitely, with the overriding energy be the Knight of Cups, that your person wants to come towards you 100%. They definitely do. Now, the Knight of Cups came out in pile number 1, so if you feel drawn to pile number 1, go for pile number 1. But 100%, I mean, the Knight of Cups is, you know, moving towards somebody in a romantic way, having romantic feelings towards somebody, feeling like they want to, you know, having romantic words, having romantic gestures, you know, being very dreamy, you know, feeling really sort of romantically drawn to you, feeling like you are their kind of wish fulfillment. I mean, with the Ten of Cups here, this couldn't be. I mean, this is 100% the ultimate emotional happiness that they have, that they feel towards you, and that you could bring to them. You know, that it almost goes with the abundance card, you know, an abundance of happiness, love, joy. You know, you mean that to them, and they want, with, you know, the Ace of Wands here, it goes with the expect a powerful change. You know, this whole kind of idea of things beginning again or starting again, or it's starting up in some way, because the Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning, a passionate new start, the seed of that. They want to bring that seed of passion, attraction, you know, excitement, fun that they feel that you provide. They want to bring that into being because they know that that's going to give them emotional happiness and fulfillment and joy in many respects. Now, maybe with a Justice card, you know, with the Two of Pentacles here, there might be a bit of to-ing and fro-ing, a bit of weighing things up. So maybe it's a situation where things need to be weighed up, things need to be, you know, there's a little bit of this going on, a little bit of choices going on at the moment. We also have the Four of Pentacles here, which can mean a kind of holding on sort of energy, really. But I feel like in this connection, this person is holding on. They're holding on to the idea of you. They're holding on to the idea of you and the connection. And I feel that they really, really want that. And they want this. And actually, in this instance, again, it makes me feel like they're striving for balance with the Justice card. They're striving to bring things into balance, to move things into balance. They're trying to work out how they can move this connection into balance and hold on to it, to keep hold of it, because I think it just brings them a lot of security. I think it brings them a lot of security, a lot of stability here. Maybe there has been a little bit of to-ing and fro-ing in this connection so far, or a lot of stalling for some of you in this situation. But what these cards are saying is expect a powerful change, expect things to change, expect the waiting, the to-ing and fro-ing, the weighing it up, expect all that to change and all that to be different, because I think that, you know, this, I feel like this connection, you know, there are these mutual feelings, there is this mutual attraction, and I feel like it's on the verge of something, you know, of something big happening, really. In terms of astrological signs, Ace of Wands could be any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is always more of a kind of Pisces energy for me. Two of Pentacles here, that is Capricorn energy. Four of Pentacles is also Capricorn energy. And that would also go, because Capricorn can be a little bit of, it always makes me feel, you know, it might be with some of you in this situation that somebody's been a little bit preoccupied with their career, or with their financial situation, or with their material situation, or with kind of making it career-wise. And maybe you've been feeling that that has been distracting them from maybe you and them, or you and the connection, or maybe it's a work, if it's a work crash or a work situation, maybe, you know, it's a work situation that's prevented it or kept it stuck a little bit from moving forward. But definitely I feel that that is about to change here. But with the Four of Pentacles, yeah, I think I said with the Four of Pentacles, that's also Capricorn energy. And with the Ten of Cups, that is, you know, that is Pisces energy again, really. And Pisces is just I feel like they're sort of dreaming about you here. I feel like there's a lot of dreaming, maybe quite a strong psychic connection here. There's a lot of dreaming, a lot of romanticising, a lot of seeing you in a very kind of idealistic way. I think they see you as very beautiful. I'm just kind of getting that off the top of my head. They see you as very beautiful, very, very attractive. Okay. Yeah, so when it comes to... So maybe... Because I'm just thinking about the Justice card, and that's also about, you know, doing the right thing or being fair and having a fair and balanced outcome. So maybe there are sort of... Maybe the issues somehow is your person is kind of weighing up the rights and wrongs of this situation in some way. That might resonate with some of you. You know, maybe they've been tussling with the rights and wrongs of the situation. And what this card is saying, look, don't worry about the rights and wrongs. It's basically, you know, when it comes to the heart, you know, there isn't any right and wrong really. You know, it's you know, you don't need to be too caught up in, you know, as long as it's between two sort of consenting adults, you don't need to be too caught up in that too much. Maybe they've just been a little bit caught up. Maybe, like, you know, if it's a work situation or something like that, and they're thinking, oh, you know, well, I can't. Maybe they're your manager, or then maybe they're your work colleague, and they're thinking, well, I can't really declare myself because it wouldn't really be appropriate, or wouldn't really be right, or something like that. You know, as I say, as long as it's two consenting adults, what this card is saying, you know, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Let's see what else we've got here. Okay. Is it mutual between partner number 3? Is it a mutual attraction or a mutual feelings between partner number 3 and their person? Is there a mutual attraction or a mutual feeling between partner number 3 and their person? Oh, that's too many. But I've seen that one, so I'm going to put that one there. See what's at the bottom of the deck, which is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I'm just going to move these up. Right, so we've got Page of Cups. You can see that, yeah. We've got the Devil. We've got the Tower. Okay. And we've got the Five of Swords. So maybe for some of you, this is a situation which is in separation, or something's happened in this situation, because we've got the Tower card here under the Two of Pentacles. So maybe something has happened, something brought this situation, something where there was, you know, somebody wasn't clear, or somebody wasn't honest, or somebody was dithering around, and maybe there were choices, they thought they had choices, and they thought they could weigh everything up, and it just brought the situation into separation where something secure, stable and solid came apart. But maybe this person also has a lot of fear in this situation. They want to bring, or maybe they've had a lot of fear in this situation in moving it forward, because they want this brand new passionate beginning, and they certainly do, because we have the Page of Cups here, the Page of Cups. Maybe there's an apology here, just for some of you, that's specific. Somebody, they might want to be bringing an apology here. If it's somehow a relationship that's in separation, and you're just wondering whether they still find you attractive, whether there's still a spark, whether there's still feelings, and they want this new beginning with an apology. So maybe they're feeling like they need to bring an apology in some way, but they definitely, Pages is about new beginnings, but it's also about messages. And there is a message here of love, a message of kind of, maybe, I'm just going to get in the feeling that they might want forgiveness, or maybe there's some forgiveness in some way. They might see you as, this might be a huge temptation, this connection for them. So maybe this is a crush situation. Maybe they are involved with somebody else underneath the Ten of Cups here. So maybe there is a, they are committed, and they see you as this kind of huge temptation in some way, because the Devil can be something that we feel we are, sometimes it can say that we feel we're chained to something. So maybe there's been, in this connection, if it's something that is in separation, there's been some issues in this connection, there's been some self-limiting behaviour, self-limiting beliefs, a sense of being chained to negative thinking, things that aren't right for us. but we can always move on from that. And I feel that if that was how it was in the past, this person wants to move on from that. They want to move out of that feeling like they're chained, because these two people aren't really chained. You know, they can get themselves out of that. That's the illusion of the devil. You know, we're never chained to something that we think we are chained to. We can always get ourselves out of it and get to a much more happier, more fulfilling place. And I feel that that's, you know, that could be what's going on here. That if you're in separation with this person, and there were some things that happened with the devil and the tower card here, some quite major things, or some, you know, there were some problems, possibly some, you know, the devil can talk about addictions, it can talk about, you know, instant gratification, you know, wanting to just do what you want to do, and that might be what caused the relationship to fall apart. They want to, you know, they want to change that now, because we've also got the Five of Swords here, which says to me, again, this might be a part of, you know, where you're in separation from this person, where you split up from this person, because the Five of Swords talks about betrayal, it talks about loss, it talks about, you know, feeling hurt, feeling extremely hurt. So maybe you, pile number 3, have been extremely hurt in this connection. Maybe they have as well, and it feels like, and maybe with this card they're wanting you to forgive them, because it says here, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Maybe, you know, you might have a different view to that if there is something that's gone on here that has really upset and hurt you. But what they're saying is that I think they want forgiveness. They want to offer this new beginning. They want to offer this apology. You know, maybe they're feeling stuck because, in terms of moving it forward with the Knight of Cups, because they're not sure how you will respond, and they're feeling that you are still very hurt and upset by this. But in terms of them, I think they definitely do still have a mutual attraction and feeling for you, because we've got the Ten of Cups here, and we've got the Page of Cups, and we've got the Knight of Cups. So they definitely do still have that feeling of love and attraction and romance towards you. But the overriding energy as well is the Knight of Swords, which means they want to take direct, bold action, swift action towards you to set this right. With the Justice card, they want things to be right again. They want things to be balanced. That's why we might have the apology. They want things to be fair. They want it to be fair this time round. They want it to be balanced this time round. They want things to, they want an abundance of all this kind of, you know, loving feelings towards you. And they want, I think with the Page of Cups coming right next to the Devil, I think they do really want to say sorry for whatever behaviour they did, for whatever that, you know, whoever they thought, whatever negative thinking pattern, negative behaviour, negative situation, negative, you know, things that they got themselves into, that they allowed to control them rather than they control it. They want to say, and that might have brought the situation down in some way. They want to apologise for that. You know, they know it's caused a lot of hurt. They know it's caused a lot of wounding, and they want to offer something else here with this Ace of Wands here. They want this new beginning. They want this, and it might seem impossible to you, pile number 3. It might seem like it's an impossible situation, but I think they want to move it forward. The Knights here, they definitely want to move it forward. They want to move it forward passionately, vigorously, romantically. You know, it might have ended badly with the Knight of Swords here. There might have been quite a difficult ending here. Somebody might have walked out suddenly, or left the situation suddenly, or, you know, yeah, walked out suddenly. I'm just picking that up. But, you know, I feel like you know, that person definitely wants to come back. Now, in terms of astrological signs here, Capricorn with the Devil, 5 of Swords, that is Aquarius energy. Page of Cups, I feel like that could be Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. Yeah, so some of the 5 of Swords there, I think that's Taurian energy. Knight of Swords, again, that is kind of like any of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius or Gemini. So those are just some of the kind. So I just feel like it does feel to me like something's happened in this situation. There's been some issues, some problems, some hurt, some loss. You know, or maybe if it's a crush situation, you know, this person is maybe feeling that, you know, they do have these mutual attractions and feelings towards you, but they're kind of sort of stalling because it might cause disruption, it might cause hurt, it might cause loss. But I feel the two knights here, which are the overriding energies, that they kind of want to bring, you know, that they do want to bring something into being here. They do want to change. They do want to, and maybe it was a freeway situation and you've been caught up in that, you know, and they've been with somebody else, but you have been this kind of third party. I do feel that they want to change. They want to have this new beginning. They want, with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, they want it to, you know, and with the new moon eclipse, that's just such a good omen, really. That particular card. I feel like they want, you know, a powerful new change to start with you, to bring things back into balance, to make it right again. So let's see what we've got in terms of messages here. I feel like I want to do one of these ones. I didn't in the other two readings, but for some reason I just feel called to do one of these. Is there mutual attraction and feeling between pile number 3 and their person? Is there mutual attraction and feeling between pile number 3 and their person? Now, what does this say? Oh, can you believe it? And I honestly didn't do these cards in pile 1 and 2 because I didn't feel called to, but I just feel with all this kind of energy here, I felt like, let's just see what this one says. And it says energy of love. It says, behold the world through the eyes of love. So maybe there is some need for forgiveness here, or for just, you know, I mean, you know, it's up to you, pile number 3, but there does seem to be something about maybe, you know, trusting in love or believing in love or feeling that there is love still in this situation. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, is it mutual between part number 3 and their person? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, yeah. So there is a lot of passion in this situation. There's a lot of romance, there's a lot of, yeah, because with the Knight of Swords, that can be quite a fiery, quite a passionate, quick kind of energy. What else have we got? Another message card that we got for pile number 3 and their person around mutual attraction and feelings. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So maybe if this is a crush situation, you know, they've been holding back. They've been holding themselves back because they're thinking, gosh, this is too much of a temptation. This is going to cause all sorts of chaos and mayhem. And it's going to be problematic. But actually, you know, I've got these feelings of love. I've got these feelings of romantic things. I've got this passion, and I'm just gonna go for it. But anyway, pile number 3, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.